shocking and funny videos for y'all for today, man. Y'all know I love a good live, and I hope you guys like a good live too. Go ahead and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. Let's get right into it, y'all.
So imagine you at your beauty salon. You just chilling. You're on live talking to your fans. And you look up and you see someone coming into your shop that look like a delivery driver. That look like he's finna drop off a package to you. And then all of a sudden, boom, your life is gone. That's what happened to this 23-year-old Mexican woman named Valeria Marquez. She was tragically unalived on live in her own beauty salon. I'm hearing one hit here and two hit here. And all of this shit was caught on camera, y'all. So all of her viewers that was on there seen this shit. That is crazy. So they said someone who was in the shop, a friend or something, ended it after the incident. They said she previously expressed her concerns over her safety from her ex. It's always the weird exes, y'all. They don't know when to let go. This is for all the ladies. If you got a partner or you meet someone and he show you any little red flags of him being an abuser or just someone that wouldn't know how to let you go if it came down to it, leave him immediately. Sad situation. RIP to her, condolence to her family. So imagine you at
Dang, this part gonna go viral everywhere. That's tough, man. That is tough. On live too, like, man. That is sad. It's so disturbing seeing stuff like that, man. For real. And it's like, how do you decide when somebody, like, you don't decide when somebody died. Like, that's not up to you. I feel like taking somebody's life is just like so messed up. Like, it's so like, why would you do that? You don't decide if somebody died or live. Like, people that do that type of stuff, their karma is, they're gonna have some karma for this life and the next life. Because when you do that, it's like she looks so innocent. I don't care if she, what I'm saying? She been doing whatever she been doing. Oh, you just gotta move on, man. It's just a million females out here, my guy. But yeah, this is it's on the internet. You can really see her. It's sad.
Guys, check this out.
So there are about 110 million Americans who have not chosen to do the Real ID, and all 110 of them and everybody else should choose never to do the Real ID. If you already have one, if you've got a gold star on, go and get a standardized driver's license. If you're afraid of flying, go get your passport. But do not take the Real ID, because the whole idea here, the state of Pennsylvania asked Trump to shut down this program. Yep. They called it a usurpation of states' rights. Yep. The federal government has taken over driving and identification over the entire country. And they're going to take all of your primary identification documents and keep them for themselves. You're going to have to give them your social security number, your birth certificate, and your marriage certificate, and they will hold them. They've never had them before. You are essentially recertifying yourself as an American, and then they want to put this and digitize it, put it on your phone, and be able to shut down your access anytime you do something they don't like. This is not a simple ID card, and this is probably going to move into the global UN identification system that the UN wants to create for the entire world. This is your opportunity to shut this down.
Guys, check this out.
I seen something where like China have this too, like when they can it's gonna get to a point where if you got bad credit or like you have like a criminal record, you're not gonna be able to like take flights and stuff like that. Like that's getting that bad. I think that's what they trying to do over here. You know, they're already doing that in China, so.
ID.
Real ID.
Real ID.
Oh, real ID?
I'm not getting the real ID.
It is a federalized identification system that everyone in the nation will have to have in order to fly domestically. They've been trying to pass this since the 80s in China. They had already passed a nationwide identification system, so everyone has something very similar to the real ID in China. The next step was the social credit score. They gave like a list of things that happens to lower your credit score. So court rulings, so like refusing to pay debts, criminal convictions, traffic violations. So I saw one thing, jaywalking can ruin your social credit score.
And those cameras catch it all too.
Then unpaid taxes or fines. If your credit score gets lowered, that bans you from flying on a plane, a train, sometimes even a bus. Keeps you from enrolling your children in private schools, applying for certain jobs or promotions. This one was a crazy one. They can slow down your internet speed. Just little inconveniences to make your life miserable. And then public shaming via government lists or media alerts. So I saw this one thing where they literally have like a LED screen board in this one city, and they just display faces and names like, this person jaywalked, they're just a terrible person. It's like public shaming. It's crazy. Let's talk about real ID.
Real ID.
So like some Black Mirror type of episode is on, man. Yeah, this is definitely for control, more control.
We are interacting with 4 fucking species. This is nuts. These are confirmed. These are who we're interacting with. We are interacting with the Greys, which we kind of knew, short humanoid involved in the 1947 Corona crash in Roswell. The Nordics, which are basically like us. They look like Scandinavians, basically. So human-like from 5'6" to 6 foot tall. Those look like us. They look like humans. This guy said this in a congressional panel. I can't stress this enough. Unfortunately, the reptilians, apparently according to him, exist. They're humanoid with reptile-like features. Not reptiles, they just perceive that way. Insectoids apparently are also real, humanoid but bug-like faces or eyes, also human-sized. What? Like this is, he's testified this. He said this in a congressional panel to Eric Burleson, Paulina Luna, that is currently running the Task Force for Transparency. Protect this man with our life. We are interacting with.
I'm not gonna lie. After like that last video, I know y'all seen it with the dude with his voice and the change. If you haven't, go check it out. I'll put it up there at the top. But that was crazy. Y'all heard how his voice changed like that? Y'all can't tell me that's not a reptilian. That's a reptilian. They exist.
Why you be being mean?
I don't know that folks.
What?
I don't know the folks.
You don't know them folks?
No.
Right.
Why you acting that close like you do too much?
Who be doing too much?
The people.
Oh. Why you be being mean?
Just so adorable, man.
Jaden, I'm coming back.
Breeze, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't want to work no more.
You gonna shut your lemonade stand down?
Man, that's how some of y'all be feeling too. I know. I'm already knowing. We all be like this. For real.
Come on.
I want to go.
You got a line though.
I want to go to
You got a line.
I have to.
You got a line of people, Breeze.
I don't want to be working every day. This is gonna take hard though.
All right, go with your AP. Go ahead. Go ahead. You don't want to work no more?
I know, but I have to keep going.
No, you don't. You want a break?
I want to drink my drink.
All right, go get your drink then. Go see your face. Jaden, I'm coming back.
Thank you for the idea, though.
She back,
I love
girl.
KFC coleslaw. I love it. That's the only thing I like from KFC. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all get the first bite. We going to get some of this good today. 4 patties. Y'all wanted it? I delivered. Now, let me see if I can bite it.
I'm sure you could bite it.
Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Nobody's getting the first bite. You're getting the first bite. Don't act like somebody's recommending these fish burger meals. Like nobody's just eat the goddamn fish sandwich.
Thank you for the idea, though.
That's crazy, man. Y'all remember the first time I seen it? I thought it was French toast. If you know, you know. Y'all know. I said French toast. It was whatever they call that, fish, whatever.
This right here is living proof that when the universe wants something gone, then there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Look at this road here in Collins, Georgia. Last year, it got wiped out by a massive flood. They just fixed it. They recently opened it, y'all. And now look at this. Yesterday, it got wiped out again by another massive flood. God was like, nah, this shift is not over. Did you guys see this monstrosity in Oklahoma? So there are 8 other houses that are on the other side, and the people are trapped. They can't get to the side, y'all. This is where the other side is where civilization is. The other 8 houses, the people are trapped. This is crazy.
1322 in Blanchard washed away due to flooding. You can see there once was a pond here. Now that's gone. There's even fish lying here. The roadway about 150 feet.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Nature is so powerful. And then look at this one in St. Louis, y'all.
Look at this hole in St. Louis, bro. This is crazy. Now, this is beyond crazy. St. Louis is getting crazy. My homeboy said he hit this pothole the other day, and he came out and bathed. No bullshit.
Yo, that's crazy. All these holes happening. Yo, the planet is talking. These holes are happening all over the world. The planet is talking. And, you know, this 3D matrix is collapsing right in front of us, y'all. The shift is here, like we're telling y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift. It's here. Peace in.
Dog, it just make me wonder, like, what's really on the ground, too, sometimes. Receipts are toxic.
New study reveals that holding receipt papers can get you sick. Holding a receipt paper for 10 seconds, not 9, not 11, 10, causes the skin to absorb enough of the highly toxic chemical bisphenol S to violate safety thresholds. Bisphenol. What is bisphenol S? It is made in plastics, epoxy resins, thermal paper, and this chemical treats your DNA like it's Def Jam. It causes reproductive health, shrink them nuts and dry up that coop. It causes developmental issues, meaning if you're trying to give birth to a baby, your body gonna have to do more work because it's getting clapped by BPAs. And it also causes problems with your cardiovascular health. These are also hormone disruptors. Your hormones regulate your moods, all your moods. Hormone disruptors puts you in the wrong mood at the wrong time. When it's time to get up and get active, you can't. So how do we avoid receipts? Stop getting them. I know a lot of y'all need them for tax write-off shit, but your receipts, you can get them emailed to you, bro. Just, yeah, quit touching thermal paper, bro. That shit nasty. If you want to learn more about the secret dangers.
Playing GTA gave you the sauce on how to get rich. You was just too busy playing a video game. And no, I'm not talking about the criminal aspect of the game. Heists, 187s, bang outs, etc., etc. If you paid attention to the sauce, they literally told you how to network. And when you networking, each phone number and person inside of that phone is a new way to make some bread. Instead of y'all having ties with people like Lamar that's gonna keep y'all in trouble, you gonna find people like Simeon who own businesses. The larger your network is, the more people that you have around you that's making good money, the more avenues that you will have to make money. The more people or contacts that you have that you can call and they send you on missions. And yes, I'm talking about legally. Every mission that you complete, your bank account does grow. So again, like I said, it really gave you the sauce on how to get rich. You was just too busy playing the game. But I'm curious though, what y'all think about the sauce?
So y'all remember Home Alone? Check this out, y'all. It says, if Kevin had a black mama.
Everyone in his family hates me.
Cause that shit you poured in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up. But I let you walk away, and I let you come get yourself together. But bitch, I'ma let you know if you ever pour that shit on me again, that will be your last motherfucking day standing. I promise you that.
I don't want a new family. I don't want any family. Families suck.
Bitch, you know what? See, I think you try.
Everyone in this family hates me.
Why does he just roll up them stairs like that? Like, yo, that is funny. Yeah, that's actually funny. Because me, after I get hungry and my homies said I can go to the kitchen and make my own food since I'm like family.
It is 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I think it's time you got your fucking ass in the bed. That's where I'm.
You ever been at your grandma's house since he did that? Yo, your heart do go to your like, it just dropped. Oh my! Somebody said it was a setup, and he in the room laughing. Dang.
All right, Dilly, TT leaving.
Okay.
I love you. Stay black.
Stay white.
I'm not white. I'm black.
Yes, you are white.
No, you're white. I'm black. I'm not even white because Pop is black, so I'm black. And you black and I'm black.
Outside of that,
You said I'm white? No, you're white. You're so white. Yeah, how not? You my nephew. Well, see, I got darker.
they fucked up. Dude, it's 2 rows in front of him.
All right, Dilly, TT
He
leaving.
wasn't going for that. And then he said, "Stay white."
What mama be sounding like when she sleep? What mama be sounding like?
Dude, that is hilarious, man. Some of your mama used to sleep like that, though. Dang, that's wild.
Hey, my beautiful people.
What's up with you?
It's taco night.
Yeah, no hell ain't. This damn Taco Mountain. That big ass pile of ground beef. Look at that, all them jalapenos. You need some help? She got it. She got it. Oh, you got it. You gonna comb your hair today? Probably not. Damn. Get you a wet towel. It'll help you. Get you a wet towel. I like the Mickey Mouse shirt. You got them Disney World. Look at all that cheese. You put all that cheese. Look at all that cheese. I just got constipated already watching this. Come on. I want to see you take a bite of it. You gonna need you gonna need one of them big ass mixing spoons to eat all that. Yeah.
Come back for part 2. This me just.
Damn, you ain't done fixing your.
Hey, my beautiful people.
When you stand at your grandma's house and about to get the best, scariest sleep of your life. Bruh. Nah, that used to be like that. It really used to be like that. And then you got all the dolls staring at you. Just staring at you. Like, what is you looking at, man? And they always have that couch that they don't use and just for decoration. Dolls everywhere, lined up, and they just was always looking at you. Like, then they was always smiling.
You are a great massage therapist. Yeah, you finna get paid. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was a bit. Woo.
Somebody said they look just alike. They do. They got the exact face, same face. Nah, for real. That's tough. I ain't well. She should have had somebody, I don't know. Dang, that's tough. True.
Don't ask me to write a motherfucking thing if you ain't gonna fuck back. Please fuck back, okay? I'm in my 30s, almost 40. Okay, I'm not gonna be up here that long.
You say in your 30s. I just want to be clear. Just give a little bit of clarity. When you say in your 30s, You lying. You lying.
He said you're lying.
You're lying.
She might be lying. I ain't gonna lie. She lying.
Ain't no way you in your 30s. It can't be. When you say you in your 30s, which 30s?
Don't ask me to write a motherfucking thing.
Name me 2 assets in this house.
Gun and jury.
If you lost it.
When the hibachi man tries to flirt with Babe.
Do you love me, baby? I know you love me.
I know that's right. That was just, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, my guy.
I can't imagine myself living without you. I can't. So you know what? Babe, will you marry me?
Yo, that is funny. He said, you know what? I seen it.
Come on and get this last note. You got this, team.
I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? We're done. We're done. We're done. Because it is never this serious, man. They said bro held that note for 40 days and 40 nights. For real. Dude, we get it. You loyal Jesus. That's right. Keep at least breathe. Salute to him, man. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
Got pissed off.
They pissed you off? Okay, that's okay. What happened?
EA Sports to begin.
Yo, remember them days, man. You at your cousin's house and, you know, just stay up I used to be up all day to the next morning on the game, man.
These smart fridges out of control. How you gonna tell me to add food to my refrigerator? Please add some food items inside your fridge. What? These smart fridges out.
So tonight I was searching for the palest skin ever to make sure that it wasn't me, and I stumbled across this thing. Sorry, what? What? So tonight I was searching for the palest.
Electroculture, man. Y'all check this out. Grow in your garden with copper versus not copper. Look at the size difference, everybody. Alright, so what we did with this right here is, so a lot of people were, complaining and saying, "Ooh, well, they're different plants, blah, blah, blah." There's actually peppers on both sides, and those peppers are way bigger. See, show them, look. Massive daggum jungle over there, son. Anyways, look. So right here, we got the same exact peppers born on the same exact day. The only difference is, we went with the copper stakes. I've even got this little piece of copper right here. I'm gonna stick on top just to see. Put a little ring around it. It's got a copper ground that comes out of the bucket runs straight into the ground just like all the other ones, okay? This one right here, no copper whatsoever. There's nothing. You can see there's absolutely nothing there. Yes, these buckets are food grade buckets, meaning they're safe to plant stuff in, okay? Keyboard warriors. Anyways, we're going to come back here in 2 weeks, once again, just like I did that one over there, just to show y'all that this right here, we get massive results. You know, a lot of people say, oh, it doesn't work, man, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're about to prove it yet again. So y'all have a good day, man, and
My girl say I dance, fuck it, babe, I'm tryna put this dirty on somebody, love it.
Ooh-wee. I know a crash truck when I see one.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey man, I just want to give y'all a heads up, man. Go ahead and get the SWAT team for whatever's about to happen in the next 15 minutes.
So many people trying to figure out what is this ice called and why does it do this? Come here. This is the one thing growing up that I've been studying extensively, really for no reason. I just was really into ice. Now this is actually called candle ice. And what happens is when the ice will melt perpendicular to the surface of the body of water, right? So mind you, if it's columnar ice, which is what we just saw right there, and it starts to melt, the ice will erode and start to separate. Therefore, when you like take a paddle and you brush against the ice, it'll start to come up as candle-like or candle-looking ice. If people are ever wondering what it sounds like, the ice will melt just enough to where it'll start clicking against each other. So it'll make a clicking sound, and that's how you know that you're near candled ice. Now here's the thing, people who love chewing ice, come here, they didn't hear a word I said because they really don't care. What they do is they look at that and they think to themselves, that looks delicious, because people who love chewing ice, that is the perfect texture for them. If anything, all they're thinking about is getting that ice into a cup, a gigantic cup, simply just to chew it.
Yo, how many of y'all chew ice? Let's do that.
We now know exactly what happens after you die, and let's just say it's not what you think. This is seriously some of the craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, so please buckle in. Before I get into it, let me preface, some of the stuff in this is documented, there is proof of it. Some of the other bits I'm not 100% sure of, so I'll explain as we go along. So first of all, you probably saw all the studies that came out a while ago. We do know what happens to our brain when we pass away. Research came out in the States when they monitored people before death and after. It showed when going into a cardiac arrest, our brain goes into like this dream-like state, which could be a number of things, processing your life, rewatching your memories, etc. But now this coming out, yeah. So there's been a lot of these videos coming out over the last day from people who have found all of this research. People finding it on Yandex, which is like the Russian equivalent to Google. Now what is crazy but 100% true and documented is that they, along with other people in the world, have been researching what happens to our brain when this happens. But what's interesting is this country's unique take on how they've been doing that reportedly. Essentially having volunteers' brains monitored while they're alive and when they're gone by putting something in there which they can then track the brain waves with. Now you probably remember this place, it sounds confusing but it will make sense in a minute. A while ago the news broke of this crazy discovery that the James Webb Telescope found Jade's GSZ-14. Millions and millions of light years away, you ain't going there anytime soon, but could potentially be habitable, who knows. Now what apparently came out in these Russian documents yesterday said that man who passed away, they monitored his brain activity, and it showed after death the activity spiked, like we know before, living dreams or whatever it could be. It also reportedly showed he was here, in this other galaxy. I do not have a clue how the logistics of this work or how the hell they found this out. It does not sound very feasible to me, but there's been lots of people making videos on this online. Candidly, I couldn't find the research anywhere because it's all in Russian, but the amount of people that have been making videos on it saying that this document did genuinely come out and this happened this week, it's quite interesting. But the one thing we do know for certain is that this research has been going on for years. We do know that brain activity spikes after you go, whether you're processing memories, rewatching parts of your life, or creating alternate realities that you could even be in right now. We now know exactly.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Death is so like unknown until it to happen, and it's crazy because we probably experienced it so many times and we just don't remember. Because we on this third dimension. That's probably what it is. We on this third dimension and we just get too attached to it. You know, we do. A lot of us get too attached to it, man.
I think we got Diddy back. Back. Just Vaseline style. Mister, why you getting all of these? Like, I think we got...
Call the damn cops.
Dude. Lecha, stop feeding this fucking dog, man.
I told her, bro, I'm gonna call the cops.
What the fuck?
Call the damn...
You like, why are you snitching on me? Are you good over here?
Hey, yo, you ever think they could have just named it Parents' Day? They really sat there and divided it up, Mother's Day and Father's Day, so that they could have an equal opportunity to two different holidays so that they can charge us for money to have us hooked and brainwashed in for this shit. Why are we picking days to celebrate each other as individuals when we need to celebrate being parents?
He does have a good point. He has a good point. Why did they break it up? Why they just couldn't say Parents' Day? That is a good question, my brother. I'm with you on that. Why it can't just be Parents' Day? Because parents are supposed to be together, right? Why would you separate it? That's a thought to be thought.
Hey, yo,
There's a thought to be thought for real. That was on purpose, obviously. For what reason? You know what reason. Y'all know. All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video there. I'm gonna call it there. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Stop by tomorrow with another banger, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.